Speaking of
Yeah.
books, though, in your book, what genre or genres do you currently write in and why?
Just fantasy right now, so maybe that'll change in the future. Uh, we'll see, if this ends up not necessarily becoming like a lucrative thing, but just if this, I really enjoy writing and I do enjoy other different genres other than fantasy. But fantasy just really spoke to me just to start out. I've always been just a massive fan of, Lord of the Rings, especially just reading fantasy too. I don't know what it is just about getting lost in such a it's almost like coming home, you know what I mean? Like it's
Oh yeah,
and,
totally.
there's different genres of like cozy fantasy, epic fantasy, but even if I'm reading like something as dark as like Joe Abercrombie or something like that from the
Mm.
first Law series, I still feel like that cozy feeling of like, ooh, I'm getting lost in a world of something like that. Even though these are all horrible people, I'm still, I'm still having a really great time with it. So I don't know what it
Yeah.
is about that. It's just the sense of adventure, the sense of just exploring something and kind of like this natural environment. Cause that's what we think of when we think of mostly in fantasy. Everything's like in wide mountain ranges and forests and open deserts with, maybe there's a city or two out there, or maybe there's like a lost ruin or something. It's like that sense of exploration, I think, is
Yeah.
very fun, especially very intriguing to explore within fantasy, just to, either deal with something that's very familiar yet different, or deal with something that's completely unique in and of its own right. Similar to like like what Brandon Sanders is doing with the Stormlight Archive with Roshar. Like there's
Oh yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
very, very unique setting compared to a lot of other very, very much compared to my own setting of just like,
Oh,
hey,
cool.
it's your typical fantasy type woods, mountains, open plains, stuff like that. But and then what you were talking about, Adrian Gibson's world, his is very
Mm.
much like a futuristic type fantasy setting.
Yeah, there were a lot of fantasy elements in there. It was really, which I wasn't expecting, because like, yeah, I think that's what I like more because you got Star Wars behind you. I was always like, I love science fiction, and I realized like, oh, I actually like sci-fi fantasy the most. And then
Absolutely, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
totally.
yeah. It's
I
hard
like
though
you mentioned that
because
exploration though. That's just sorry, I'm having a breakthrough because the best parts I think of some of the books behind you were like Luke discovering old Jedi knowledge or where they discovered old technology from these past empires or or peoples or something like that or the Sith or something. So I think that yeah, and
yeah,
like it's fun, right, to go with them to new worlds and it's funny, right, where they have all this technology. We assume, right, that all the worlds and stuff have been explored, but I think that's the fun part about it is that they have so many worlds that aren't explored or aren't explored fully. So you get to be with the characters exploring. So I
yeah,
just think that you pointed that out really well, and I never really realized that's why I liked fantasy or sci-fi when they do that kind of thing. So that makes total
yeah.
sense. That's super